Hello friends, it's me, Randy Kinetic, and I'm checking in. We're about 1/3 of the way through Art Fight, so I'm going to show you my speed paints, the things that I did, and just talk about my experience. So let's get started. Alright, first up we have the matriarch. This character comes from Emu, I think it's pronounced. Their name is up on the screen, but the matriarch is their original villain character, and I just thought she looked so cool, she looked so powerful. This artwork that I'm using as reference, I just thought it looked so cool, so of course I had to do that. The idea for this attack came to me. I had a very specific image of she's kind of looking up over her shoulder at you and smirking a little bit, and you just kind of know, uh-oh, I'm screwed. You can see I'm doing some dramatic lighting because I'm a sucker for rim lighting. It makes a piece look really dramatic. I had it based on that light source of the planet she's holding. So yeah, I had a ton of fun working on this. It really didn't take me as long as I thought it would, which made me very excited. I think I finished this on July 2nd, so I'm very happy with how this turned out. Up next is a character from an artist I saw on Instagram in one of those videos. Since they're allowing pictures and comments now, a lot of artists are putting videos that are saying like, hey, art fighters, put your art cards in the comments. And so I did that, and I decided I would attack them before they attacked me. So I looked at all their characters, and this is the only one that I felt I would be able to draw, even though I'm not really skilled with drawing animals. But I tried, and I think I at least made them recognizable-ish. I had a lot of fun. I wanted to draw them in PJs. I thought that would be cute, and then I have a sunrise in the background because I love doing dramatic lighting. And I also thought it would be funny, and the artist agreed that they would definitely search, can you eat gummy worms for breakfast, or is that illegal? So yeah, this one I had a lot of fun. They like aquariums, so I put little fish on their PJs. And yeah, this one was a lot of fun. I was also surprised that this one didn't take as long as I thought, even with the complicated background. I think I finished this on day 3 or day 4. What also is fun is this was my very first art fight attack that I received. I got revenge. You can see they drew my character Ramsey from Project Hail Mary doing a little dance, and I immediately showed all of my friends this. I was just so excited that my silly goofy little guy has been drawn. I'm very grateful, and I just think the art is just so cute. Alright, this one is a lot more ambitious, and this took so many times longer than the other ones that it's not even funny how long I spent on this, but that's because I loved this character so much. I just saw her and I was immediately like, I need to draw this character so bad. I just thought she was so cute. She is Lady Death. She's like human, might be a god of some sort. The art style was just so adorable. I really just fell in love with this character, and so I had to draw her, and I hope I did her justice. So I drew her. I looked up a lot of like Gothic Lolita fashion and dresses and added way too many ruffles. And I had a lot of fun doing that because with the ruffles you can get kind of repetitive and it's kind of meditative, but it also took a very long time. It took so long, in fact, that I finished this on July 11th, when the previous one I finished it on July 4th, so that's how long it took me. To be fair, I did work during the entire week. Now with the line art wrapping up, you can see me start to fiddle with the background and just lay down some basics. I did sketches first to kind of see what I wanted to do. A really helpful tip for doing backgrounds is to start from the front and head back, and that way you can kind of build things up more naturally since you have more detail with the things that are closest to you. Anyway, now we get to colors, and I did a whole lot of fiddling with all these colors, and you can see I'm just doing so much. I'm finally doing shadows. I did 2 shadow layers. One was for the umbrella and her skirt, which is kind of like the big shadow, and then I did some more detailed shadow rendering afterwards. And now, as I'm wrapping up, you'll see me go back to do a bunch of different lighting adjustments, and now we have the final piece. I was so happy with how it turned out. I spent so long on it, and I felt like I finally earned the polish tag on ArtFight, which does give you a few extra points, but I feel really proud with how this turned out. And as I was editing this video, I started screaming because this person revenged me. They did my favorite character of mine, Kolanova, and I was just screaming when I saw it. It's so cute. I love the style. I'm gonna print it out and hang it up on my wall. I love it. And that was the first third of this year's art fight, and I am very happy with how things turned out. It was really cool to see just how fast I could draw things. I'm so used to drawings taking forever, like that last one I did. But the first 2, they came together really quickly, and I felt really proud of that. And that just shows me that joining Art Fight was in fact a great idea. And that's pretty much it. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next Art Fight check-in.